Hi, thank you for considering ShopProp. I'm going to today talk about how to sell your home with zero commission. And what I really mean by zero commission, that's no commission to the listing agent and no commission to the buyer's agent. And still listing in the MLS. So you get the maximum exposure that you could possibly get, right? You're listed on every single site that's out there, Redfin's, individual real estate sites, anybody that downloads from the MLS. Also, you're going to be using the exact same documents, purchase and sale agreements, disclosures that every agent uses that is in the area that you're selling. So you have both of those things going for you, the same disclosures and so forth, this exact same process. So how do you do it? And by the way, we're licensed agents and we're a licensed brokerage firm. So how do you do it? And let's assume, for example, that this is the seller's side, and let's assume that this is the buyer's side of ShopProp. I'm going to go through it fairly quickly. First thing, obviously, you're going to do is list the property. So somebody would come on here, they'd put their address in, and they would list the property for sale. That's step one. At that point, you'll be provided with a listing agreement, and you'll also be provided with any appropriate disclosures that you might have. When you actually get to that point that you've actually went ahead and listed the property, you'll see your active listing here in your listing document. Your listing box. This is an active listing. It's obviously a fake listing, but it's an active listing in ShopProp and also in the entire MLS. By the way, you can offer a commission to the agent that you want, if you want to the agent that's representing the buyer. You can also choose to have ShopProp represent you and provide you full service for $1,995 for homes under $500,000 and $2,995 for homes over. But you don't have to. You don't have to offer it. You can do it for completely free and commission free. So your property is listed. It's on every site. A buyer on this side is seeing the property, is excited about it, decides they want to make an offer. They go to their agent. You're not offering any commission. So the agent says, sorry, I can't help you. The seller's not offering any commission. So they end up seeing it's listed with ShopProp. So they come to ShopProp. They open it up account and they go ahead and they decide to make an offer. So they go to the request type. They put in the address. They say they want to make an offer. They go ahead and they start the offer process here. Okay. They'll go ahead and you'll fill that out, and then it will go ahead and come into the offer form, which you'll fill this out as a buyer. And this will just give us all the information that will go to our AI that will automatically generate a offer documentation, again, on the same purchase and sale agreements that are used by all the other agents and the disclosures and so forth in the area that you're writing the offer on. It'll be sent over to you for electronic signatures. You'll go ahead and say, submit the offer, and it will go ahead and you'll notice that in your offer, it'll show up that you've submitted this offer. When you've actually signed off on the offer, it'll show, I have this in there just as an example, it'll first show up that you have this offer that you've submitted. Then when you actually sign off, this will go away and be archived, and the working offer will show up. The working offer also will show up for the seller. Remember, I said this is the seller's side, and it'll show up in their task here that they have an offer on their property. They'll open it up. The seller and you can choose to communicate back and forth, or you can choose to communicate just simply through counter offers. You don't have to verbally go back and forth, but you can in the comments section. You both could be chatting back and forth here and then decide and say, okay, I'll send you over a counter. The seller will simply say, send a request to do a counter offer. That will show up again in the working offer section, and you'll see it as an attachment down here. So it'll be in the attachment when it's actually completed. You'll sign off on it, and then we'll go off to escrow. At that, when you're off to escrow, you'll go ahead and you'll have a open task in here that says you're in escrow and you're going to go through the transaction. Both you and the seller will both have that request regarding the open escrow. So the AI will take you through that. Again, you can have agent assisted if you wanted, but the AI will take you through it. Escrow will be open, title will be open, and when it's completed, the seller pays 0 commission. The buyer and seller simply use the AI and our technology to help them through the process. Again, you can go ahead and do it with agent assisted with us, no problem. And remember, buyers, remember this is super important. Most sellers offer a 2.5% to 3% commission to the agent that represents the buyer, and with ShopProp, you can get the majority of that commission back. So whether you're buying a listing of ShopProp that has it listed or another listing, it's really beneficial to you. And sellers, if you're selling a property, you can either choose to do it commission free. You can choose to offer a commission to the buyer's agent out there if you want to, and not offer it to a buyer that comes to ShopProp, right? Or you can choose to offer a commission to ShopProp, knowing they're going to be rebated and it's going to be an incentive. The idea with ShopProp is to put as much control as possible in the hands of our buyers and sellers. Hope that helps.